think I figured out why I talk so low in these videos. And it's probably because I'm highest. Apparently the new thing for YouTube is the amount of money and the amount of money they now don't make, and the repercussions of living a lifestyle dependent on YouTube video and their revenue. We saw it with Biblical Reaper, and I used to like Reaper. Okay, maybe like's not the right word, but I used to tolerate Reaper for a little bit back at maybe Ghosts, and then it was just, I was done. And that was only for a short little bit, but we see what can happen, and I'm sure there are many other examples. I'm just enjoying using his at the moment. Prestige just did a video, and apparently he got a whole bunch of backlash for saying he went back on how he feels towards Call of Duty and its current title, Infinite Warfare. That's hilarious. Like, I wish I could do that. Or the Charlie Murphy, another guy clapping, but I don't know how to do that yet. Prestige just loves having friends and making videos and playing Call of Duty and playing other games that are fun and creative in their own way, because he is a very creative person. Call of Duty doesn't necessarily inspire creativity, because I've said in other videos, it's a virtual penis measuring contest. You know, you get on to see whose internet's better, because that's going to really determine a whole bunch. Which one needs to be nerfed, but recently got buffed by accident and is godlike, and pooping on the other person, and then doing a taunt, and teabagging, and then cussing, and kill cams, and screaming in between matches. That's pretty much Call of Duty. If you have a mic. And a lot of that is from little kids. The game's 17 and older, but we know that's not who we play against the majority of the time. Sometimes we do. A lot of times we do. That's kind of why I enjoy free-for-all. Little kids don't navigate towards the hardcore section, let alone go down to the free-for-all. Like, that's too many movements. They don't do it. Those are the ones I try and play. Unless he accidentally hit the freaking button and has no idea what he's doing. Which I'm pretty sure now those are adults sometimes that are doing that. And that's scary. Makes me fearful. It means you probably got in your car and drove to the store and bought that game. I hope you don't drive like you play it. That's one of million ways to die, right? Call of Duty did not generate the sales as projected. I don't know who the heck projected it to do good sales, but it did not regardless. And because of that, content has suffered. Creators have expired. YouTube has become more of the Wild West. Again, just a clickbaity version, more of a facade, because views reign supreme, not quality. And I feel like Call of Duty has let that happen to it as well. I'm glad to see YouTube stepping in. I don't care if any of my videos ever get monetized. It might be nice, and one day I might be singing a different tune if money was involved, but to 10,000 views as it stands, it's not, I can't even think about that. So the money doesn't matter, but it shows in the content of a lot of the guys where the money does matter, and it has influenced their content. I think that's fun. Prestige is taking fire for liking Infinite Warfare. Onision, I like that guy. He's weird. I can't believe he doesn't like pod, but it is what it is. He said he's taking a hiatus, be off for a few months, not uploading any new content. He's going to continue daily re-uploading his old videos. I think it's genius. I freaking love him. He's a funny guy. And Keemstar. If you don't like Keemstar, I don't blame you. But at the same time, you gotta respect that guy's grind. His hustle is ridiculous. Few people in this world can take something and make nothing. Most people have to have something. And then at the end of it, most don't manage to do anything. They just run it in the dirt. So to take nothing and make something multiple times, everyone should be as lucky to have a grind mentality as some of these guys out here. Thunder, he's another one. He's been there. Thunder really, it probably inspired me the most to even think YouTube was a possibility. Between Thunder, Nadeshot, and I hate to freaking say it, but Jimmy Boy, Old Chaos Silencer, he helped motivate me. And he's got a whole bunch, and he's a family man, and I get it. Props to him. He's doing a great thing, providing and living the dream. I'm a family guy too. I got 2 kids. My dream's a little bit different. Doesn't necessarily involve that picket fence. I get to see my 2 on weekends. My ex is crazy. My job is retarded. My family, I love them, but they're crazy. The drama that exists around all of that is intense and crazy in its own manner. The world is crazy, and so must the people that live in it. Taboo is the new normal, and being normal is now taboo. Not having ads on ISIS videos, duh. But what if the money doesn't come back to YouTube? I think it'll be fun to see who stays and what really happens, because it sounds like a lot of people close to Prestige, or at least that he talked to, frequently, said some bad things, or said some cross things, or said some things that was to a different drum other than the normal tune. I don't have any, so I don't have to worry about anything. Even if I did, I still don't think I would have to worry about anything. My message still stands. Buy supply drops are part of the problem. As far as I'm concerned, the black market blackout 2.0 is a thing, and it should be a thing. Only way Activision is going to listen is if you speak with your wallet. That goes without saying, and you say duh, but there are a ton of people who still vote with their wallet. We were talking about the president the other day. I said, I don't want to talk about it no more. She said, why? I said, because being a good man and being a good businessman are two different things, and they're fit for two different roles. I'm glad he found a role. I'm not necessarily sure it's the right one. I left it at that. And I feel the same way about development companies. Activision does not let its developers truly shine and flap their wings. YouTube is now filtering what they see fit is proper, and it's their website. They're allowed to do that. But one voice may not make a loud sound. Well, there are a lot of us here, and a lot of voices that make a pretty big echo. I'm pretty confident we can all make a pretty loud sound, create some noise if we wanted to. The problem is we're so divided. Three Call of Duties in a year. I know Black Ops 3 was years, but Marksman's still on it. He plays Black Ops 3 every single day. Yeah, and Thunder too. They don't. So we've got Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, and then Modern Warfare Remastered. We got three Call of Duties in 1 year is ridiculous. Why aren't the old Call of Duties updated so I can at least just play them on PS4? Quit remastering. Like, if it's too much, you can see that it's hurting your margins and it's dividing our community. Do we understand it's dividing us? Someone chanting, "He will not divide us." Are we responsible for our own demise? Are we the reason that YouTube is the way it is now? Call of Duty is the way it is now? There are a ton of other games that are prospering, living long. People enjoy spending their money. They get a value for their dollar. Call of Duty's not there. Drifter has great ideas, and I love watching his videos. I miss the in-depths, but at the same time, who wants to watch in-depths on Infinite Warfare? Nobody. Maybe some gun stats, but it's a shame. But don't switch to Battlefield. If you like boots on the ground, play Call of Duty. But when you complain about Call of Duty, make your criticism valid with facts and not misrepresented opinions. We're all guilty of it. I'm just helping myself. I'm attempting to help myself by motivating you and hoping that I'm training and teaching myself to do what I'm telling you to do. I'm help me help you. Don't buy supply drops. You want to buy DLC? Fine. There's a cool camo or something. Cool. A gun being in there that you can only get by randomly pulling a lever? Not cool. 1 in 2 billion odds? No. I don't want to say if you buy COD points, you should be tar and feathered, but like, is hot carameled and nerded out of the question? I'll leave it there. The video is going to be today about World War II weapons, but with everybody making the videos about YouTube channels going down and people quitting and the money the way it is, I figured this was appropriate for today. So, World War II guns, TBA, a live stream later on, and I guess I gotta ask for it. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. If you do hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell notification. That way, you'll know when I upload something ridiculous and possibly